definitely recommend watching the interview between Sean Strickland and DC. I feel like Sean Strickland was his true self there more than any other public public appearance. Even there, he was still acting a little bit to playing his character, but I feel like he was more true to himself, who he really is, more than even on Joe Rogan. I feel like everything else is a performance. He does say a lot of crap. He says a lot of good things, I think. And then, so yeah, I mean, I watched the press conference early this morning, 1 a.m. Pacific time. It was great. It was fun. As I expected, kind of like Sean Strickland said the things that he wanted to say, except the dog thing. Is that real? I didn't know about that. Is that really real? Is that really he had some kind of intercourse with his dog? I mean, that's weird. That's illegal, as Dana would say? Like wanking him off or whatever. It's really creepy. I don't know if it's real. I don't know what to think about it. It's crazy. I guess innocent until proven guilty, but it was funny still. It was still funny. But yeah, Sean Strickland brought up the dog, and of course the Chinaman, as expected, and he sold his soul. I'm here for the people and all that jazz. Now, in the interview with DC, he explained that a little bit more, and I kind of agree with that. You know, how Izzy is the true embodiment of a superstar in a sport. He's like the LeBron James in MMA, right? Although it might be a little bit overrated as far as his popularity. That's some discussions are there. He does have a lot of followers on social media, but his true star power of Israel Adesanya, we can maybe debate that. It's definitely not Conor McGregor type. Conor McGregor doesn't have to do much. He's already a superstar. Sure, he lost some fans, but he's still the biggest star in the business. Sean O'Malley is rising up. However, his personality is not really... I think he tries a lot, but we'll see. I don't know. I don't know what are the limits of Sean O'Malley and what kind of stardom can he reach. He's doing really well, obviously, but if we're talking like the top, has he the potential to be the best of the best? I don't know. The biggest star, right? Israel Adesanya also tries really hard. Now, he does have that charisma with him. He does have that bringing... And like Sean Strickland said, he is the true embodiment of that. He like drives a fancy car, sports car, Lambo or whatever, carries jewelry everywhere he goes, you know, private plane, everywhere he goes. Everything has to be filmed, every moment, everything has to be put on social media. Everybody needs to know. This is the lifestyle I'm living right now, and I'll be living that lifestyle. And for a reason, I'm the best. And just constantly repeating the same thing over and over again. I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the wealthiest, I made it, I'm the best. And that's the whole point, right? Sure, everybody likes to see that. Subconsciously, people are attracted to that. They want to be that, right? They have their role models like that. But Sean Strickland is like you. I'm an average guy. I'm just love fighting. I'm here because of hard work and chance. And that's a pretty true statement, right? It all comes down to hard work and a little bit of luck. Sometimes a little more luck. And of course, a lot of things have to happen, especially in MMA. Sean Strickland is now in a position to fight for the title. If Dricus didn't get injured, fought for the title, maybe Sean would never fight for the title. You know, it's just one of those circumstances that can happen or just never happen ever. But, you know, at the same time, at the press conference, Izzy brought up a good point. Like, you're calling me a sellout, you're calling me a Chinaman. I feel like his responses were pretty good. I'm a superstar, I'm an international star. Yes, I'm a China super. I like that. I'm a China superstar, I'm a Nigerian superstar, New Zealand, I'm Mr. International. That was a pretty good response. And then he said, like, hey, you're calling me a sellout while you're holding a can of Monster. I mean, how much did they pay you for? I mean, you know, you sold for Monster, right? So, yeah, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good point. And I feel like Izzy could have brought more things. He's better on Twitter. Then he made more comments on Twitter. He's like, I don't need to portray myself as a good guy. I can be a bad guy too. I'm more real. I'm human. We all have our good sides, our bad sides. None of us are all perfect and good for the public and everything. And he has a pretty good point. Now, Sean does show his bad side as well, and his obnoxious side, his character and everything. But what am I trying to say here? It was entertaining. It was fun. The conference was fine. The craziest thing happened. That Manuel, little flyweight guy, was trying to, pick a fight with Kai Kara France, who, by the way, suffered a concussion and ended up not fighting him, right? But it was in the audience. And then Israel Adesanya stood up to defend him and like, hey, calm down. And the flyweight said, no, you shut the F up and sit down. The flyweight told that to a middleweight. Did this ever happen in the history of the organization? I mean, wow. And then you have a hilarious Tuivasa right in the middle. It's like, hey guys, don't forget, I'm right here. I've never seen the UFC security separate a flyweight and a middleweight. Maybe I missed something before, but that was funny. That was something. But yeah, this man. But I understand that little guy, Manuel. He had like 4 or 5 fights canceled. He's frustrated as heck. He thinks probably that maybe it was really a coincidence, but maybe he really thinks people are just ducking him. And he has this kid from Brazil, which is, by the way, is in Charles Oliveira's camp, Felipe. He's going to be fighting, and he's like a young kid, very promising talent. Good luck to him. But probably Manuel will win this. So yeah, and by the way, Tuivasa with longer hair, that looks cool. I feel like that will bring him more luck. I think he will win. I think my prediction is, by the way, yeah, my prediction for the main event is Israel Adesanya wins this easily. Tuivasa wins by knockout. And the rest I'm not sure. Yes, Manuel Kape, that's an easy one to predict. He's going to win. The rest, I don't know, really. We'll see. Like I said, it's one of the worst pay-per-view cards of the year, if not the worst. I made a video about that. But yeah, just trying to touch bases on this conference and do a little predictions. And let me know what you guys think. Are you going to watch it? How did you like the press conference? What are your thoughts on the whole thing between Izzy and Sean? And if you like this video, please subscribe to Octacage MMA. I'll see you in the next one.